Hi and welcome to this edition of Lithuanian Brands Best Practice webinar series. My name's Darren Coleman. I'm the founder and managing consultant of UK-based branding agency Wavelength Marketing. And it's also my pleasure and privilege to be the honorary counsel for Lithuania in my home city of Birmingham in the UK. Today, I'm delighted to be joined by Vilmante. Vilmante is the founder of Gentle Day. Hello, Vilmante.
Hi, Darren. Hi. Thank
Labadiana.
you for having me. And it's really nice to be talking and introducing some Lithuanian brands. It's very, very big pleasure for me.
Oh, no, you're welcome. You're welcome. So I'd like to start off with a bit of context about Gentle Day. So could you maybe talk us through who some of your customers are, the markets that you're in, and products that sit underneath the Gentle Day brand?
Sure. So Gentle Day brand, mainly what we're focusing is women hygiene products. And of course, our target is women who menstruate. So these are sanitary pads, menstrual cups, tampons, period panties. So all this wide range of hygiene products for women who menstruate. Our main focus is quality, eco certification. The products has to be healthy, do not do any harm for the body. So this is the main focus. And also we have some, I have invented panties, period panties. It has invention patents in Lithuania. So I'm kind of playing a little bit with products, you know, to trying to kind of change the way not to be just regular products. So yeah, these are our main target, women who's looking for healthy period products. And for our market is, of course, Lithuania is our biggest market, where we started in 2009. We expanded in some European countries like Slovakia, Czech Republic, Netherlands, a little bit in UK, Italy, and we also sell online. So we kind of trying to move forward in European market more widely. Also in 2016, we opened company in United States, and I'm right now here trying to kind of manage this business and push it forward, because it's not easy market. It's huge and it's very competitive, and it's really not easy. For in United States, actually, we have Genial Day brand. It's since we couldn't register Gentle Day, we had to find some very close match to Gentle Day. What else? Canada, and actually just November, we got into Whole Foods market and stores in Canada. And here in the United States, we're selling also in some big like Bed Bath and Beyond, a Wise Market, some big stores. But our main focus right now is online sales, because of all this situation, of course, and because of the return of the advertisement and what we get from it. So probably I answered the question.
Yeah, so it's interesting in terms of trademarking and intellectual property that you've had to have Gentle Day and Genial Day, probably an unanticipated cost from protecting your brand and also packaging, etc. So maybe if we just focus on the Gentle Day for now, or Genial Day,
Okay.
whichever one you want to focus on, it's entirely up to you.
Sure.
So you've got one, or so you've got several products underneath the Gentle Day brand. Or do you have sub-brands underneath Gentle Day that are focused on the product as well?
Yes, actually we have AV by Genial Day, which is also an underwear collection of organic cotton. So these are main two brands in Europe.
Right, I've got it. And are you planning on taking those two brands into the US, or have you got new plans for the American market?
We would love to go into in US. Right now we're mostly focusing with the sanitary pads and period panties, not with the underwear, because underwear is more just like a casual, like everyday. So we went with this product into US, but actually the sizes didn't match, and we had to bring everything back into Lithuania and sell it in Europe. So it's, you know, live and learn thing. So it didn't work for US market, we have to adjust it.
Yeah, every day
So
is
for now, we're just keeping it in Lithuania and Europe.
every day is a school day. Don't worry, we're always
Yes,
learning.
yes.
So you've got multiple products under the Gentle Day or Genial Day brand and sub-brands. Can you maybe talk me through the Gentle Day brand, the values, the positioning, and possibly the story, or even how you want your customers to feel when they engage with the brand?
Sure. So the story is kind of interesting, simple. I never was a businesswoman. I never thought I can be one or entrepreneur because it was too boring for me. I always thought business is numbers and, you know, some very concrete stuff. But right now, being in the business for over 10 years, I see that business and being entrepreneur is more about creating. It's more about, you know, building something good. And it's very good feeling, you know. So I started this business just because I found the product for myself, which changed the way I felt during my menstruation, because I used to have all the kinds, you know, women has during menstruation. You don't know, but women know.
Anyway, yeah.
So I solved my problem, and I thought, why we don't have those products in the shelves of the stores? Because these were sanitary pads with the strip which has tourmaline in it, and tourmaline makes the skin, it protects the skin, it protects from various allergies and stuff like that. So and that's how the journey began. We introduced the product into Lithuania stores, then we moved forward to Europe, and then we now here in United States. So these were the first products, sanitary napkins with far ionic strip. And later we introduced menstrual cup, wet wipes, and now the latest product is period panties, which also is for periods with leak protection. It's very hot topic right now in United States, so it's kind of where I got this idea from. So yeah, we started, and this was the story. We really kind of jumped into Lithuanian market quite well because the products were of very high quality, and at the moment, 12 years ago, eco certification and stuff like that was just kind of starting in Lithuania. It was not big deal yet, and first it was hard to tell why women has to pay more for the product. For sanitary napkins, we all get used to try to find cheapest ones, but you know, once you know, now we're trying to educate women why they have to spend a little bit more on sanitary goods because of the health issues and stuff like that. And with our business model, we also, I'm very happy that we have educational program in Lithuania we're doing for girls. We have a separate website where they can come and read about the body, menstruation, and stuff like that. We also provide free pads into the schools in Lithuania. So girls, when they need some, you know, pad or something, they can go to the nurse cabinet and find the pads there. So we're trying to kind of not only sell, you know, we also building this culture of not being embarrassed by the period or to understand what is a healthy period. So this is very important for me.
So when you've taken your brand into these markets, you mentioned Slovakia, Czech Republic, other markets, and now more recently you're moving into the US. Are you having to fine tune your brand, or are you highlighting certain parts of your brand more in certain markets than others, or is it a standardized approach?
No, it's actually a different approach. And we also going like, we are selling, our company selling products in Lithuania and in Poland by our company. And then for the other countries, we're looking for distributors who understands the market. And we give them the freedom to kind of advertise the product because they know their market better. And that's the way we work with the Slovak, Czech Republic, Netherlands, Italy. We don't know those markets. And why we went to United States market, because we lived here for like 5 years and we kind of got a little bit, you know, to understand how it, but now after, you know, being in this business for 4 years here in the United States, I know we learning, you know, it's so different what we used to know and what we know right now. So and each market is so different, and especially with the United States market, once we came, you know, we felt like there is more women who's using tampons, less women, like half and half, you know. In Lithuania, maybe about just 10% using tampons, and then most of the women using the pads. So it's very different approach in each market. But before going there, if you're going by yourself, you have to make some research, and it's not easy. And usually when it's small business, you don't have that money to make marketing research, you know, with the company or something. You just going and you just learning on the way.
Sure, sure. So in terms of the emotional connection that you want to make with your customers through your brand, when people use your brand and engage with your brand, how do you want them to feel?
It's very important, you know, for me, it's engagement is like, we want to represent the high quality health and good feeling, harmony and balance.
Right.
So this is what we want women to feel when they're using our products, harmonious with their body and harmonious with their period, menstruation.
So in terms of those concepts then of feeling in harmony with their body and balance, do you think going forward that you would be using that emotional connection as a platform for putting other products underneath the Gentle Day or Genial Day brands?
Yes, actually we do. And, you know, since our mission is to help women to get healthy period through quality of the products, through the eco products, and that's the main goal, you know. So yeah.
Earlier on you mentioned an education program that you sort of got adjacent to your brand. Is building a community an important part of what you do?
Yes, actually, it started because my daughter, she's now 20. So when we started the business, she was like 9, 8 years old, and you know, she was growing together with the business, and I was seeing her concern about first menstruation, about her body, and you know, we went through all of this together. I am very close to my daughter, and I really wanted to bring that feeling to other girls, and to kind of let mothers to be closer to their daughters and to answer the questions. So we are in that middle of conversation between daughter and mother. Wow. And that was very important for me.
Yeah, that's an interesting way to position yourselves as someone that mediates that awkward, probably, conversation, to have it at the start and provide a safe space and maybe some educational tools to help people get through that. Well, it sounds like there's interesting times ahead in terms of your product and your brand and the markets that you're looking to move into. So maybe if I can just move on to the final segment of the interview, could you maybe tell us a little bit about your hopes and aspirations for Gentle Day or Genial Day over the coming months and years?
Yeah, so the goal, you know, our company goal is to be #1 eco-certified brand for healthy period products. You know, it's very big goal, but you know, we are getting there. In Lithuania, we already are well-known brand, and women really like our products. We get a lot of great reviews, and it's very pleasing. So I think we can get there, but it takes time, of course. And main focus right now, of course, is online sales. So right now we sell in Europe through gentleday.com, and we're trying to cover all Europe. If any other women from, let's say, Switzerland, Austria, or you know, where we don't have any distributors, but they still can buy our products, because it's possible. Only the problem right now with UK, you know, market, we don't know how that will go with the Brexit, but hopefully once we figure this out, we can be in that market. And that was our after United States, we thought we're gonna go to United Kingdom more widely, but you know, with the situation, it's not easy.
That's a whole other conversation, maybe
Yeah.
another time. So,
Yeah.
Vilmante, founder of Gentle Day and Genial Day in America, thanks a million for joining me today on Lithuanian Brands Best Practice webinar series. It's really appreciated. Thank you. At you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Cheers. Bye now.
Bye.